Hey, I'm Asgagi and welcome to episode 2 of Skyrim mods with me. Today I'm going to review some weapon mods. Well, I went on Skyrim Nexus and searched the Steam Workshop for the coolest weapons out there, and I think those weapons are quite awesome. I mean, they're awesome. You know, some people think weapon mods are useless. Yeah, I do think weapon mods are useless. There's loads of weapons in Skyrim, but some of these are really worth looking at. So that's why I'm here to review them for you. So getting into our first mod is the JaySus swords. This mod is astonishing. This guy put hours of work into making this mod real and happening, and how awesome this mod is really, I can't really stress it out too much, because what this guy did, he decided that there isn't enough weapons in Skyrim, so he adds 52 swords into your game. That's right, 52 swords. They're all really professional looking, standard, high texture, high quality, you know, no animation glitches or anything like that, and they're also really lore friendly, which is quite awesome. I really like those swords because they look realistic. Some of them look that realistic, like, you know, the blade's much thinner than on the swords in Skyrim, especially these two. I really like those because they, I don't know, they remind me of like real life swords that I would use in like night times, you know, not night times as like night, but like nights. You know, the ones in armor and go on horses in like in real life. So I think this mod is a great weapon mod, and it's worth looking at or downloading. This guy really put a lot of work into this mod. Well, moving on to our next mod now. Enough of that one. It's gotta be one of my favorite, and definitely I love this mod, is the Dragonbone weapon pack. And this guy also put a lot of detail into making this mod happen. This mod is like Bethesda forgot to actually add the Dragonbone weapons in the game, so they actually look like they've been found in some old files and the guy added them. But no, this guy made all of these weapons from scratch, and they look so lore friendly. They look like they should be in Skyrim. I don't know why, but they look so cool. So I said to myself, oh, I gotta get this mod now, because they look so awesome. They look so lore friendly, and that's why they're awesome, because they're lore friendly, and that's one of the reasons why mods come out so well. Like weapon mods, one of the most important things for me in weapon mods is if they're lore friendly or not. If they look like some anime sort of style swords, I hate that kind of stuff. You know, that's really bad. Well, getting actually onto these Dragonbone weapons, they're like the ebony weapons, so they have same power as the ebony weapons, but they're a little bit faster. They have lower damage than Daedric weapons, obviously, but they're much faster. Like, if you dual wield a dagger and a sword, the sword is like a dagger one-handed, if you catch my meaning. So yeah, this is pretty awesome, and I especially like the hammer. Just look at that. It uses like dragon teeth as the end of it. I don't know, just it looks so cool. I can't really stress it out too much. And I also like he made the arrows and the bow in this mod. This mod came out as packs first, so like pack 1, 2 and 3, but now this is the ultimate pack and he finished them all. And I'm really happy to use this mod in Skyrim. Well, enough of the Dragonbone weapon pack now. Moving on to our next mod is third ear weapons. Well, third ear weapons are Morrowind styled weapons. If you ever played Morrowind, I did. Some of these weapons would remind you of Morrowind because they're kind of Morrowind styled weapons. Like the glass is actually yellow and you can get silver swords. And they do actually look like the weapons you would get in Morrowind, but in Skyrim styled. I really like these weapons because I used to love Morrowind. And also the cool feature that he added is battle staffs, which is basically a hammer, but it's a staff. And you could get staffs in Morrowind, which was pretty cool. You could also get spears, but you can't get spears in Skyrim. But there might be a mod for spears from the official people in Bethesda, because I've seen it. They made like this video with like their own mods that they're gonna maybe add into Skyrim later on in like updates or something like that. So we might be able to see spears and also crossbows. I actually looked into the console the other day and I found the Vermeer bolts, like crossbow bolts, as an ammo. So I think they might be adding crossbows into this game, which were available in Morrowind, which was pretty awesome. But those weapons are worth looking at if you like Morrowind. They will remind you of many of the weapons in Morrowind, which is really cool. I really like this mod because it's original, and obviously it reminds me of Morrowind. And I used to love Morrowind as much as I loved Morrowind. Oh my god, I put hours of gameplay into that game. Well, anyway, moving into the next mod, we have throwing knives. Oh my god, I found this one on Steam Workshop, and this is amazing. This guy actually made proper throwing knives and shurikens you can craft, and oh, they look so realistic. It's unbelievable. The Daedric, you can get like Daedric, Ebony, Dwemer, Elven, Steel, and Iron. And they just, like, if you go into third person, you look like a proper ninja, you know, throwing those knives. If you spin around, you throw 4 or 3 knives, which, you know, that's kind of cool. I mean, just look at me slaughtering all these people with these knives. Oh yeah, you can also craft infinitive knives, which I think is a bit of a cheat, but it's fun for wiping out cities. I preferably, I just use the normal knives. If I'm gonna use it in, like, proper gameplay, like, you know, if I just want to play Skyrim and I actually want to use this mod properly, I just craft the knives. I don't use the infinitive ammo on the back because I don't like it. Well, the next mod is Millennium Weapon Retexture Project. This guy decided to retexture every single weapon in Skyrim. So far, he hasn't managed to retexture every single one. I think he got to steel weapons so far, and the Mechwar's Dagon Razor. How you can tell the weapons are way high res and high quality. And also what he wrote, he did this all from scratch. So he retextured every weapon like millimeter by millimeter sort of thing. So they're not just like bound files on the game. They're actual proper retextures by him. So these obviously take a lot of time to make. Getting into our next mod, which is, drumroll, Lost Art of the Blacksmith. I really like this mod because it adds things that are uncraftable onto your crafting place, stable. Yeah, you know, the fireplace where you craft weapons anyway. It adds like things like Headsman's Axe and pieces of armor that you couldn't actually use in the game. And also puts new improvements on Daedric artifacts like Clavius Vial Helmet, or, you know, those kind of artifacts. And the Woodtrad. Yeah, the Woodtrad. Well, the next mod, and last but not least, Enhanced Blood. Oh, I love this mod. It makes Skyrim so bloody, and the blood just looks awesome. Look, it's way high resolution, and it has way, like, much more detail in it. So, you know, Skyrim looks awesome now because it looks realistically bloody. Also, when the corpses fall on the ground, they tend to bleed and make a little pool by the body, which is kind of cool. And also the arrow impacts, they look awesome too. Anyway, getting to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. All of the mods are in the description below. Also, if you have any mod you want me to cover, just put it in the comments below. Those are my PC stats. Obviously, I'm using a GTX 570, which can run Skyrim on Ultimate, which is kind of cool. You know, drop me a like. I really like comments, so put me a comment down and subscribe. Maybe send me a message, whatever. See you guys later.